Three-pointer, Bouknight. The Pacers pull it in. McConnell outside.
Please get off him.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Charlotte basketball. Substitution for the Pacers.
Craig with a steal.
Edmund Sumner.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. It's the Pacers delivering the blowout. And quarter. Well, in this era of load management, Gordon Hayward says often it's out of the player's hands.
There's certain times where
that's Gordon trusting the team doctors, Grant.
Yeah, and as a player, that's some tough luck with injuries. He's got to heed them when they tell him to rein it in.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
Out of bounds.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Ish Smith out there with Bouknight. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Jalen McDaniels. And it's Bridges in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Pacers. O'Shea.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
My free throws are horrible, bro. I'm 0% for free throws in college.
Well, the Hornets shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Bouknight. He's got 5. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. Second shot opportunity. That one falls. And Bouknight's got his third bucket of the night. Indiana's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Clark, a utility player like Miles Bridges, who can more or less do it all, has the ability to be such a difference maker for a team.
Boy, I love the way this young man has improved and what he brings to the table. He makes an impact because he plays well at both ends, and he's really added to his offensive game. He can shoot the mid-range jump shot out to the three-point line, and he's an excellent driver as well.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Craig passes to MP. They swipe it.
How, bro?
Oubre against Craig. Can't get it to drop. So Indiana will take it the other way. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. MP outside. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bitadze's got his first points of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Oubre. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Indiana dominating the game. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Craig passes to MP. To the inside. Pass to Sumner. There's the 3. No good. And Charlotte going the other way now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. guys.
Fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
A new lineup here for Indiana.
Po's going to drop, it's going to blow back up.
And so it's Indiana. A huge 24-point lead for them.
What happened? No contest. Take a 24 lead in halftime. Easy money. I didn't do shit.
They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive. Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Ball against MP. Pass to Sumner. Back to MP. A minute 20 left in the game. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Domantas Sabonis out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Edmund Sumner. Then it's MP. And it's Duarte in at the 3 slot. And he drops him first.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. 1:03 left to play in the fourth. Well, the Pacers shooting just 42% so far in the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Well, this 4-game season series promises to be an exciting one. And tonight, they grabbed the early lead, going up 1-0 against Charlotte.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Here's Sumner. And there's the rejection. Here's Bouknight. 4-3. Sumner with a rebound. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the...
Hi there, Frank Valentine here. Hey, it looked like you were out of your depth tonight. Now, does this validate the concerns about you on draft night?
How you doing, Frank?
Mind your fucking business, Frank.
Okay, listen, so the reason I asked you to stop by
real
today...
mad.
I have one issue that I need to address, like the numbers.
It is not the gameplay for that, I'll be honest with you.
This airs tonight.
Okay, so are there any other options to speed this up? Look,
But listen, here's the thing. Total honesty. So how do you want to play it?
You don't have a preference?
I'm here to provide you the menu, the pros and cons. In the end, it's up to you because you have to own it and live with the consequences.
Okay, word.
But I need to have an answer before you leave this room because if we're going to shape the narrative, we need to get out ahead of this now.
You know, Kristen, it's not worth the trouble right now. Okay, for real, thank you so much for helping me work through this.
Kofi and my first NBA game. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe. What's your favorite summer vegetable?